Hello, everybody. Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers, and the Central Intelligence Agency. Hello, hello. Unfortunately, for us, the very moment I got this working, it crashed. So anyone who asked me, they tell me about how OpenMW is super stable. Yes, until you get me modifying it, in which case there's a problem. It's not OpenMW, it's me. Either way, we're going to relaunch the game in just a moment, after I finish this monster cheese. Yep, yay, hooray. I actually don't know which one it is. I have like 2 installations there. Here we go. That should do it. Hopefully. We pray. We really pray. Okay. Loading! The CIA crashed the game. The CIA benefits nothing from my knowledge of security clearances and things like that. Like, my mediocre, like, little insight into the very basic shit. Like what a classified courier is, for example. None of it matters. You can know I know it. Not gonna do anything. There we go. Finished eating cheese. And we go. So for the rest of you, we are a member of the East Empire Company.
I can't believe it. Can't anyone do anything right?
This guy's an asshole. So, as I was saying, the Mages Guild, I'm the Archmage. The Imperial Cult, I'm just an Oracle. It's a pretty high rank, but it's not quite there yet, unfortunately. We got the Fighters Guild, I'm the Master of. I became the Master by killing the Fighters Guild off entirely. There is an alternate path you can take, which is a peaceful one, that has you killing Kimono Tong people instead. The East Empire Company, I am a fixer. That's because when they have a problem, I fix it. It's going to be a while till I'm ranked up in that, unfortunately. The Blades, I am the operative. I am the highest ranked Blades agent in Vardenfell currently. The Ashlanders, I am just a clan friend, nothing special. And finally, I am the champion of the Arena Blue team. Unfortunately, I tried to kill the Grand Champion and got my ass kicked. It's going to be a while before I'm ready to challenge the Grand Champion. Someday. For now, though, we're going to continue our journey on Solstheim. But first, let's see here. Check my journal. Yeah, Carnius was furious at the loss. I returned several pickaxes. Falco doesn't need any more. Excellent. Excellent. You're a monster. Yes, he knows what I was eating. It's absolutely true.
Keep moving.
Yes, I am moving. Unfortunately, you're in my way, you bastard. So, TCL. Okay. We're heading on out to Solstheim. Do I have any tips for the beginner at Morrowind? Yeah. Go to Balmora right away. And join the Fighters Guild. Also, you should buy a silver sword from the pawn shop in Balmora. Because the pawn shop sells them incredibly cheap because it's damaged. You'll need to repair the weapon. After you've... Also, keep in mind that you're going to want to train some skills that increase your agility. Even if you aren't particularly going to use, say archery or anything like that. Agility helps you land your attacks better. That's just a reality there. Okay. Got it. Take your time to make a character. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. Howdy, Templar. Good to see you. Alright. Nuke that wolf. We're just working on building up Raven Rock currently. Oh me, oh my. Well, Pineapple Dude has a very good point. I'll crank it up to 100%. And he can still not hear my keyboard more than in-game. I mean, he can still hear my keyboard more than in-game, but you should have heard it when I was using a more clicky-clacky type of keyboard. I'm still using a mechanical. It's just, the kind I was using before emphasizes the noise. Huh. That bear really tried to kill me. Stab it in the eye. And it's dead. Yep. Huh. Where are we going? Killing it. Okay. We are making our way kind of toward Raven Rock. I'm going to pin the mini-map on. I'm always trying to go through new areas, because as you can see, I've been up here a lot. I haven't been down here before, so... This is Fort Frostmoth, by the way. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, exactly. Rebirth just redoes the cities and adds a ton of crap. I really like Rebirth. Although, I've been keeping an eye on the progress of a mod called Outlander, which is going to change a bunch of the interiors. I'm really excited for that one. Okay. Rather than fighting this bear directly, let's summon a Golden Saint. Hey, what are you doing? Fight the bear. Yes. Good, good, good. And we win. Another bear over there. We're going this way, though. Yeah. Ba-bum. Here we go. Another wolf. Only 2 stabs? Wait. That wolf is still alive. Spear. My spear skill's shit, by the way. And yet it still managed to land the killing blow. That's neat. This is a Dwemer spear. It's kind of neat. Alright, so we continue on up. Yes. Is Solstheim identical to the Skyrim version? That is an amusing question. Alright, so, Solstheim here is absolutely in no way comparable to the Skyrim version. It is much, much bigger. Castle Kurstag is actually a castle. The Horkers are not walruses. The Skull Village actually has like 14 buildings. Yeah, I don't really care about the symphony right now. I have no desire to change my current mod list. When I feel that this character has been completed, that's when I will look to changing the mod loadout. I have no desire to really mess with the current setup. So let's bring our stamina up. I like how this bear doesn't give a shit. I'm gonna kill them both, however. Yeah, you die too. I wonder why the Plague Bear isn't aggroing. Like, sometimes the Plague Bears do aggro, most of the time they don't, and it depends. Okay. Baby's first Solstein, that's a good way of putting it. It's a spear covered in Dorito dust, yes. Templar, you have seen the video about the disappearance of the Dwemer, right? But yeah, Templar asked, did I go to the mainland? Yes. I've been, on this character, I've been over to Firewatch, done a bunch of Firewatch stuff. Balora, you can see I've journeyed quite a bit around, so. Akamora is one of my favorite places. Dee-doo. Oop. Ow. I really need to use stamina more. Keep forgetting about this. Ugh. That hurts. I was gonna say, you can't use the Morrowind code patch with OpenMW. They are completely different programs. But OpenMW has extended map support right out of the box. Nintendo F is asking about the blah, 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 blah. He's asking about Tribunal giving you access to the mainland. Tribunal gives you access to the city of Mournhold, which is located down here-ish. The thing is that you only get access to the city itself, not the rest of the terrain. You have to add in Tamriel Rebuilt mod in order to get access to actually leave the city and do stuff. So, it's a little different. Either way, we're currently up here in the corner in Solstheim. We're going to work our way over to Raven Rock. It's currently under construction. Our goal is just to hang around Solstheim for a while. Ah, here we go. Willpower increased to 138. I'm using Giskard's character development mod, so I'm rather happy about that. I'm using the lean version, but I'm level 36 right now. I'm pretty happy with the results of the character. So, if anything doesn't look vanilla, it's probably a mod. Oh my. Okay. For the most part, vanilla's boring. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are people who absolutely love it, but in most avenues, be them Morrowind or otherwise, there are better things out there than vanilla. Alright, let's see here. Oh, you didn't know about the Dwemer? Okay. Give me a moment. I will be right back. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Since there are a lot of people here who really want to know about the Dwemer, I'm going to go ahead and put this video on, and I will be right back. I'm going to go check something. So, go check this out. This is the disappearance of the Dwemer.
What really happened to the Dwemer? Why did they disappear so suddenly? And how? But before we come to that, I feel the need to specify what a Dwemer actually is. The Dwemer are most renowned for their infamous dwarven metal, which is actually just regular iron infused with Dorito dust. They used their subpar smithing skills to create such things as unpractical shitty-looking sword, gay murderous jewelry, and sexy body pillow brass waifus. Although they claim to be atheists, they worship their spiritual leader High Priest Richard D. Warkins like a god. Many believe that their disappearance had something to do with the heart of Lorcan, or that they became so obsessed with atheism and mocking the gods that they cut themselves to death on their own edginess, but actually they simply achieved chim and disappeared up their own asses.
Alright, I'm back. So, there we go. Moving on, moving on. Yes, indeed. Alright. Where are we going? There's an enemy around here. Ah, there it is. Didn't think it aggroed on me, but it did. Got it. It doesn't call them deep elves for nothing. Yes, yes indeed. Yes. Bunny watch, you got it. Alright, Raven Rock is under construction currently. Cool Pet asks, did I purposely wait for the video to be over? Yeah, I waited about an extra 5 seconds. I came back when the CHIM was on screen. Why does the vision look so weird? Vision. Are you talking about the field of view? Because you can change it. Now, you can do FOV 110 to FOV 30. The default is, I think, like 70 or something. But, you know, whatever. Carnius or Falco? I almost always go with Falco myself, but, yeah. Ba-bum. 55 was the default, you think? Possibly. Either way. I just need to waste some time, wander around for a couple days. Not a whole lot to say. I figure I'm gonna look at my map and all the areas that I haven't discovered yet. All that black stuff on the map I'm just going to walk through. Not a big problem. Now, Templar talked about the Snow Prince. Templar, can you go ahead and send me that mod via what's called Discord private message? That'd be great. Okay. I'm gonna sneak over and say hello. Gonna say hello to the berry bear. It knew I was here. My sneaking had failed. Stab it in the neck. And that's how we do it. Okay. Moving on. Doing okay. Just kicking back today. Solstheim to be mountainous. Yeah. Solstheim, if we go again back to here, it does have hills over here. It like dips down to this glacier up here. This is a set of glaciers. In fact, we'll go over there. We'll go over there because we need to pass a couple game days while we wait for stuff, so why the hell not? But yeah. Here we go. Vardenfell is bigger than the Somerset Isles, yes. What's the purpose of massacring the bears on the island? Oh, very simple. Skill ups. I'm not even joking. Damn it. That's it. Only one thing can defeat this boar. The God's Fire. The technique granted to me by the Imperial cult. The God's Fire. You're dead. Well, how did it survive the God's Fire? It has a fraction of its health left. I must use this legendary spear. It is done. Alright. So. Yes, God's Fire. God's Frost and God's Spark. Okay. We're gonna summon ourselves up a golden saint.
This is too easy. You will die where you stand. An easier opponent.
Frickin' Nords. You should have picked an easier opponent. Okay. Where's my... I got my staff. There it is. Come on. Ah, shit. Archery's fucking killing me. Killed him. And getting hit again.
How does it feel to know death is near?
How does it feel
Where you stand.
to know death is
You will
near?
die where you stand.
You can't run to the water.
You're growing weak.
Am I?
Hey!
Yes, he's dead. Okay. We'll hit him with a greater fireball. That should just about... Ah! Okay. We'll finish him off with the God's Fire. Didn't work. Okay. Thank you for your service. And let's pick up these arrows. These arrows are best arrows. Next up, we are going to... I guess just a few more arrows. Yeah, they're wearing shit. Like, I don't even want to loot it. Oh, well. Moving on. This is, for those of you who haven't seen a real Horker before, this is a real Horker. As you can see, it has two kind of tusks here that it uses to grab from, you know, it shovels things up. And the top of the three tusks spikes down. It just stabs things. So, yeah, it's a unique animal. And is very much not a generic walrus. This is a Horker. And then they got nerfed in Skyrim to be generic walrus creatures. Yep. But yeah, it shovels things up, and then its top little spike pierces the things, and so it's a very neat creature that is not the kind that was in Skyrim. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna shoot that bear. Then we're going to summon a golden saint. Yep. Whoop. More bear pelts. How many bear pelts? I have 13 bear pelts currently. How much are they worth total? They're worth 25 a piece. That's decent. I won't get what they're worth, but this wolf wants me dead. Plague wolf. How many wolf pelts do I have? I have 31 wolf pelts. That explains some things. We're still going up to the glacier, but I want to clear out all this black on the map as I go. The fog of war, it's referred to in RTSs. Here we go. Did I reduce the cost to summon a golden saint? No. No, I didn't. How much does a golden saint cost? God if I know. Golden Saint costs 54 magicka. Bone Walker's 24. Hunger is 42. Of course, keep in mind that my conjuration skill is 91, so it's pretty easy, all things considered. I'm in combat with the boar. The Golden Saint will take care of this. Damn! That boar knocked me to the ground. Good. Yeah. I have 611 total magicka currently. That fluctuates depending on what I have equipped, but for the most part, yeah, let's see. I'm looking at these different abilities here, or these different robes. Hand of Zenithar. We got this ring, resists weapons 20%. This ring fortifies intelligence. The Necromancer's amulet fortifies intelligence as well. The other Hand of Zenithar is personality. Zenithar's frock fortifies mercantile skill. I'm looking, and I don't see too much fortifying it other than, you know, the basic stuff. So, okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and wait. Yeah, someone's talking about the re-boars. Those exist here. Absolutely. Give me just a second here. I'm going to tweak something for just a moment. There we go. And messing with something else. Ignore this. No, it's just poking at a couple things there. Alright. And we should be back to the game. Yes. Yeah, I ended up disposing of a Spriggan's corpse before it had a chance to resurrect. It was fucking hilarious. Took care of it. We are slowly working on destruction skill to catch up with the rest of our arts. Although we primarily... Okay, so this is Lord Woodbourne, for those of you who don't know. I'm going to go over the character really quick. So, to understand Lord Woodbourne, he is, simply put, not necessarily the most nice guy in the world. He is a former Wayrest noble, and if we really quick just go over to just go to the Elder Scrolls wiki really quick, and you can have a peek at Lord Woodbourne here. He's a nice guy. We promise. We promise. Okay. There you go. So maybe he was the main antagonist of Elder Scrolls 2, but I've created this little this loose fanfiction continuity where he survived in Daggerfall and he was imprisoned for his crimes, and then he was released to become the Neverine. That's the reason for this, is because the reason for his skills is because he his actual base where you fight him is filled with Daedra. So I figured he'd be kind of a master in conjuration. That's why if we, you know, say we just summon ourselves up a Daedroth and a Dremora and a Golden Saint, you know, and it just like an army of Daedra serving him, and he's like, yeah, he's like this. He's like, yep, that should do it. Okay, take a screenshot of that. Good. Perfect. Anyway, as for his gear, let's go ahead and show you. If we take off his robes, you can see he's actually wearing a set of arena armor. Underneath, he has Dwemer greaves with some steel boots. And he has Nordic pauldrons, ancient Nordic pauldrons on either arm, as well as gloves, Zenithar's gloves. Underneath his arena chest piece, there is a Zenithar's tunic. But over Zenithar's tunic, we put the arena armor, and over the arena armor, we put his Frostmirror robe. And that's kind of how we do the gear. And then we put an ebony closed helmet on his head. And that's pretty much it. So, alright, is this Hrothman's Barrow? No, it's a Cave of Hidden Music. We're not going to mess with that right now. We are, however, going to fight all the wolves in the world. Kill them, Daedra! One Daedric minion faded away already. It's based on a timer, so. Oh. That is an amazing death. They died into each other. Whatever. Anyway. Do you feel like this guy doesn't worship Zenithar? Oh, really? I doubt he's on very good terms with the Divines. Yeah, exactly. But he is usurping the Divine relics like an asshole. He used the Imperial cult as an in to make some money and get influence and power in Morrowind. What is his actual fame up to? I'm curious about this. All right, so let's look at his fame for a moment. Looks like he has 26 reputation. When he gets 30, it'll be good. Which is better, Oblivion or Skyrim? That's a very good question. The answer is that Oblivion is a better game, but Skyrim is a better experience. And it's difficult to explain the difference. Full screen? You don't appreciate Mercy's ass up there? Okay, fine. But yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, you have to understand that Skyrim was the beginning of the cinematic experiences. And it's difficult to explain that properly. I'm about to die. My health is at a fraction. Okay, moving on, we've got a wolf pelt. We've got some leather. Dark Rider. Let's see. No. It should be that right here. Hold on. Shit. There it is. I found it. It's, yeah. Going to really quick just minimize this. Let's see here. Okay. Just a moment. There we go. Should be right here. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, right here. Perfect. Okay. All right. Perfect. Let's see here. We're gonna have to kill this woof. It's not a woof, it's a bear. But we gotta kill it anyway. We stand back here, where it's safe. Then we take pot shots. Okay. We're depopulating the bears of Solstheim as rapidly as we can. The time has come to beat the crap out of the bear with our fists. So I've chosen to believe. Yes. We've got an Atronach. Yeah, if you ever question the concept of wild Daedra, there are definitely wild Daedra. They were summoned and never unsummoned. Yeah, we got a glacier here. It's a really neat place. We're gonna go up there first. Killing all the animals. This is for the good of Solstheim. Yes. Why there are no bears or wolves in Skyrim Solstheim. Something like that, yeah. Boars. Reeklings always use those freaking boars. Fuck. That's it. We will destroy this boar using the legendary God's Fire. Is dead. Forgot who this guy was. I think he's special. I think he's very, very special. As in, he ends up attacking me at the end of a quest line, I think. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Behold the sea, friend. Never will you meet a maiden so beautiful or unforgiving.
Yeah, something like that. Hello, stranger. I don't see many sightseers out here. The cold and horkers drive most people away. I just come to watch the sea. I used to be a ship captain, as that was before the night at sea. Tell me about the horkers. Strange creatures. Horkers can walk both on land and swim in the water. What about that night at sea? A few months ago, I was ferrying some settlers from Skyrim to Solstheim. I was tired, so tired, I fell asleep at the rudder. The ship drifted into the gale, and by the time I awoke, it was too late. I couldn't regain control, and the ship capsized. There were only 2 survivors, me and an old man whose family was lost in the wreck. I told the man of my terrible failure, and he used his power as a seer and a wizard to punish me. You see, I have been cursed with eternal wakefulness. As punishment for my incompetence, the seer laid a powerful curse on me. I am exhausted, but I can't sleep no matter what I try. Potions, magicka, nothing works. The truth is, I haven't slept at all in 6 months. Lord Woodbourne, if you run to the seer, maybe you could convince him to lift the curse. Let's see. He's the Mumbling. He lives by himself in a dwelling here on Solstheim. Do this for me. I will share with you the most valuable secret I learned while I was a ship captain. So, I have the opportunity to lift this man's curse. Yeah. Or I could just kill him. Nah. We'll lift his curse. Oh. I will never do another Dovahkidd run, but I may very well do a Skyrim Belong to the Gourds rebuild for the special edition at some point. Like, I would be very interested in seeing, you know, once they get the Skyrim special edition, the script extender for the special edition over, I would be interested in getting things like the, I'm going to use the God's Fire in this guy. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Wow! God's Fire took almost all your health. Gonna take almost all my magicka, too, to fire another one. I better just use my spear and stab it. Let's see if that works. It's just gonna kill me with a barrier, isn't it? I'm calling it right now. I died a barrier. I'm quick saving it before I do this. Ooh. Only took too much of my health. About 1/3 of my health. That's not too bad. Okay, I thought that was going to be worse. We're killing this bear. Ah, 98 restoration. Perfect, perfect. Continue the restoration skill increases. Shit. We must defeat all the bears of Solstheim. Almost got it. Nope. Oh, spear skill increased. Thank goodness. The bear pelt is ours. And we will continue to explore Solstheim. Oh, Amalexia wasn't as hard as you heard. You mean... okay. That's fine. Oh, the Mumbling's dwelling is here. Cool. Let's try that. I have not changed a single mod other than making sure that the arena mod works. That's the only thing I've messed with. Mm-hmm. Let's go talk to the Mumbling. See if he'll cure this guy of his ills. Hey, you. You've been sent by Greywave, haven't you? What's the matter? The 4-ship master feeling a bit fatigued? Does he wish he could just get a moment's rest? Can't say I blame him. Being cursed with eternal wakefulness can be rather unpleasant, or so I hoped. Yes, it's true. I cursed him with eternal wakefulness. He couldn't stay awake and carry out his duties. Now my entire family is dead as a result. So I make sure he will never fall asleep again. Fitting punishment, don't you think? Sorry, there's nothing you could do to reverse my curse. Nothing that... Well, there is one thing. If you return my only friend, I'd be grateful. Grateful enough to lift his curse. His only friend. With his family gone, he is all alone except for Whitelip. She talks to him. She tells him the future. She's been kidnapped by a Draugr. Really? Will you go into the barrow and rescue Whitelip? Very well. I will rescue Odfred for you. So yeah, the damn Draugrs. Alright, well, now I've got a barrow to go into to kill some Draugr.
My sweet dear Odfred.
Yep, that is a thing. Nothing else in here, really. Some bread. Not even. Don't even care about the bread. We're out of here. I take it back. Is there a place to sleep? Yeah, I can. You can't sleep in someone else's bed! Exclamation point. It belongs to him. Okay. Athletics increased. It's a woof. I'm gonna use stamina. Come on. Ow. These aren't as stupid as the Oblivion Wolves. The Oblivion Wolves, you pretty much guaranteed kills. That's it. We're going full attack on this. You're dead. Damn right. Attack on wolf. Gonna kill this bear on our way back as well. Nope. One more hit. Oh, it's healing itself rapidly. How does the bear heal up that quickly? Okay. Oh. So. I think the barrow's right here. I'll double check the world map. What is the place called, even? It's called Kill the Wolf First. So many wolves, so little time. Alright. Let's have a look at our journal. I've agreed. It's Kolbjorn Barrow. Where is it? Where is it actually located? That's the Blood Skull Barrow. I guess we could go into Blood Skull Barrow for shits and giggles. I don't have what I need to really be effective there, unfortunately, which is the mining pick. We're gonna hit that boar. See what we can do about this. We'll actually destroy the boar with the God's Fire. And then we'll finish it off with the spear. Get some spear skill ups. Damn, ow. Ow. Ooh, I'm about to die. I had hoped to kill the bear. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. It was not to the most powerful that I fell, but rather to a random boar. Oh god. I'm going to die. Restore health cheap, please. Along with a Restore Magicka standard. Good. We're fine now. I was pushed to the end. I had nothing else to do there. Oh my goodness. Yep. Let's see here. The boar must have had 2 remaining hit points. Yeah. The problem is that I didn't have a weapon adequate to hit it with. I'm not skilled enough with the spear to hit the boar for whatever reason. Unfortunately. Warhog. Wereboar, yeah. There's a bear over there. Looks like we are pretty damn close to our settlement. Excellent. Almost cleared out all the fog of war around Raven Rock. Happy about that. If the tavern's been built, we should be fine. Yep. The Mont of Lana. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking of World of Warcraft, where the Forsaken were almost their own faction within the Horde. They ended up unifying it in some contrived, horrible, stupid way. But for a while it was seeming like, oh no, the undead are enemies with the rest of the Horde, kind of, you know. Like if you, I'm trying to remember exactly, you know, I was just thinking that if you are a vampire in ESO, you should probably be, like, the way you go through that ritual to, you know, unlock your blood, you should have probably been the enemy of everyone in the game at that point. That would have been awesome. Make a faction just for vampires. And you could choose to fight on your home faction in Cyrodiil, but it's like everyone else just treated you like shit, you know? And you would have to use an illusion spell to disguise your true form.
If it's not one thing, it's another.
Indeed, if not one thing, it's another. Let's see. Whether you know it or not, Lord Woodbourne, we have arrived at a crossroads. Here we go. If he hasn't already, I'm sure Carnius will approach you before long. He will attempt to draw you into his plans for this colony. And though I do not know what they are, I know that they will be carried at the expense of the hard-working people of this colony. Rather than see you fall prey to his greed, I hope you will give consideration to aiding me. Okay. Well, if I aid him, I can reveal to you now that the true reason I took this position was to counter whatever schemes Carnius may have. I want to see this colony succeed, Lord Woodbourne, and I believe you can help me. I shall give you time to think it over. Let me know when you are ready to make the choice. Yeah, and Carnius is like, he's a real asshole about this later on. I'm just, like, you get expelled from the East Empire Company if you fuck this part up. So I'm not willing to go with that right now. I'm actually going to make my way back to Morrowind. So, let's see here. Going to go to recall. Yep.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Yarp. Bed. And we'll just do the usual ridiculous amount of time sleeping. Ash zombie. Fuck. I hate ash zombies. I hate them so much. Go away. Okay, trying this again. It is 5 a.m. We are ready to embrace the day.
What was that?
Okay. We are going to go over to the portal. And teleport. Why do ash vampires attack you when sleeping? It's part of the main quest. I pissed off, what's his name? I pissed off Dagothar, and until I get the main quest resolved, I'll be attacked on a regular basis, I'm afraid. So, yeah.
May I help you?
Okay, we're gonna use this magic circle to travel to Balmora. Yeah, until that matter's resolved and I complete the main quest, I'll be the target of all kinds of nasties. I was already infected with the corpus disease, but then I cured it, the result of which is I am now immune to all disease.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you. I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
I do not know
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please, talk.
I'm nearly a legend because I'm the Archmage, obviously. Holy crap. Okay. We're gonna sell something. Oh, is that a netch in the sky?
I could kill that war. Those boots are
I'm
ruined.
pretty sure I saw a netch up there in the sky. There it is. You can see it. Off in the corner. Scary little netch. Oh. Yep. The divine disease. So, 2 hours later. The flying netch, yes. Okay. Talk to this bastard. I'm gonna jump up on the countertop and say hello.
What's your story?
My story is simple. I'm going to persuade you. You'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. I know, Lord Woodbourne. It's good for you to say so. That's nice to hear. You honor me, Lord Woodbourne. Of course I do. Yes. A rare thing indeed. Aw, I think you're being clever. I don't know what you're up to. I'm just fine. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. As I go and repair all my shit. And then I go to barter. I'm here to bargain after all. And I'm going to sell this. Yes. And I don't think I can sell anything else unless it's a weapon. Sell the Staff of Shaming. I don't need one. And that's it, apparently. I don't have that many weapons this time. It's mostly just herbs and junk. So I guess I'll just ask for a little bit more gold. Yeah, refusing all my offers. I get it. That's irritating. There we go. Managed it. And still got a good reputation with him at this point. That's to his bed and stuff. Going this way, though. Oh. Niches do fly. It is an immersive bug. Okay. So, we are going to go to the 8 plates. I believe that's where we'll go next. Well, we can go to the armorer right now. Hey, you. We're going to barter for... Get rid of these... Oh, he doesn't buy clothing. Wow. So much for that. Yeah, so much for that. Do niches fly or do they just float? Yes. Bookseller. Bug that is a feature. It just works. Right? Indeed. Okay. Straight ahead. Talk to the person. Are you the seller? No, you're a trainer. You're a trader as well. Barter. Here we go. I can barter for all the hound meat. The holly berries. Hold on to the heartwood. But we'll sell the eggs. We can sell the leather as well, and the wolf pelts. The bear pelts. Okay, apparently we can't do that stuff, so we'll take the berries back. Yeah, we have to take some of this stuff back, unfortunately. Oh my. Okay, so let's try taking back half of those. And we'll just push up the price to $350 and call it done. Perfect.
I've heard a lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
Wow. That is my reputation, though. My reputation is 26. 30 is you're pretty much a legend, and you no longer have to do a lot of the menial stuff to be declared a member of... Or you know, for the Neverine stuff like that. It cuts out a lot of the menial things. Outfitter. Don't need to go to the outfitter. Where was I going to go? Oh, yeah, I was going to go to the pawn shop and get rid of the rest of this junk. Howdy, Peaks. Yes, this is the lady who sells silver... a silver sword. I was going to say, I used that quite a bit in the past. Alright, sell these bear pelts... That is 200. Yeah. Now we can actually sell the stuff we were going to sell before. Good. Yeah, she has 700 gold, so... that should be enough. Get rid of those clothes as well. We don't need those. And we're going to ask for maybe 50 more gold. And that should do it. Good. But yeah, somebody asked me earlier that what do you want to use as a, what do you do at the beginning of the game? And the answer is that you find this silver longsword here, specifically by going to her inventory and buying it here. You buy this thing, you can look at its durability. Its condition is always super low. It's almost on the verge of breaking. So you go to the Fighters Guild. You get the hammers out from the chest. I was going to say buy them. I'm like, wait a second, you get them for free. Yeah. So you get the hammers out of the chest. Use them to repair the short sword. And then you can use it. It's not that expensive. Again, it's 160. Because it's so damaged. So you use that silver sword, and then you can actually kill undead and things like that. Because undead isn't hurt by iron or steel. Let's see here. Bookseller. Yeah. We're gonna go over to the Mages Guild, actually. We usually drop our junk in there. Not a big deal. Guild of Mages. Yeah, supply chest. This is where I keep my soul gems. I got 2 grand soul gems. 5 common soul gems. 5 lesser. And 63 petty ones. Along with some Dwemer coins, because I like Dwemer coins. Yep. Sort of white woes in the guard tower. Okay. This is a huge pile of alchemy crap. We're gonna go ahead and just look up. And then drop all the rest of the junk that we were carrying. Figure out later how we're gonna handle this. But for now, we should be fine. Let's see here. I'm gonna look at something else really quick. Morrowind Rebirth removes the sort of white wool. Yeah, I was going to say, Morrowind Rebirth retunes things and puts them in different places. So you might have a sword or a dagger that's incredibly easy to get in the main game. Well, with Morrowind Rebirth, it moves it somewhere that is harder to get to. Someone asks, what is a ghost in the Elder Scrolls? Alright, so when someone dies, their core essence is their soul. Their soul contains their ghost, but their soul can also pass on, and their ghost can remain. In other words, if you were to kill someone, for example, if like say you were to summon a Dremora, and you were to soul trap that Dremora. The Dremora's soul, it's the energy of its essence, is captured. But the animus is cast into darkness. That's its ghost. And then it reforms in oblivion. So, just like with a human or something like that, you may soul trap the human, but the memories and the personality and everything that it's like latching onto life with, that can become a ghost completely separate from its soul. Anyway. We're gonna go back to Solstheim in a second. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna poke a few things here. Let's see. It was... just messing with a couple things. Hold on. All at once. Let's see here. That should just about do it. Alright, we're ready to go. Yeah. A ghost is like an imprint of the person that's left behind. Yeah, exactly. But with the Daedra especially, you can't just soul trap them and expect them never to return. Molag Bal in ESO quotes the book, the lore book, Spirit of the Daedra. When the body is destroyed, the animus is cast into darkness, but the animus returns. Like it can be in two places at once. Yes, well, like a shadow of yourself could be in one place, and then your reincarnated soul could be somewhere else. So in theory, your reincarnated soul could end up fighting your ghost. Let's see what else. So ghosts are fully clothed? Yes, because they are remembering what they wore. Either what they preferred to wear or what they wore when they died. Now, as for the what's it called? Yeah, exactly. The ghost is the consciousness, the soul is the essence of life. Yep. That's a very good way of putting it. Trying to remember, like, here's an example, though. If you were pledged to someone in life, your soul might be able to pass on, but your ghost might remain to serve that person who was in, was in life. And that's why King Lysandus was able to summon back the spirits, the ghosts of his former vassals. And, vengeance. So, yeah. As for the, what does a soul gem use? The soul, yes. And what happens is when a soul gem, when a soul is trapped within a soul gem, it stays there until the enchantment is used up for something. When the enchantment is used up for something, that soul is sent to the soul cairn. But it's possible to actually resurrect something. So, there we go. I tried Torment, Tides of... No. I haven't tried it myself, but I've seen it played, and I think it's a very good game. Other people like, it's just a visual novel. Like, you guys don't know how old point-and-click adventure games worked. Anyway, let's see here. Yep. There should be more varieties of undead. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Draugr were an attempt to make different zombies, and they were kind of shit at it. Alright, so.
What was that about?
What was that about? We're gonna go to Alderaan. Yeah, I'm, my inventory is a little more clean, and I think I'm ready to go face Falco and get him to, or, agree to help him. It never sat well with me to help Carnius. Carnius was always just a jackass, and I always felt like I should belong in Raven Rock. It was always just kind of weird. Like, if you don't help Falco. Either way, let's go to Cool. Cool Story Enwa. Okay. Let's see here. Looking for this. There's a particular... Looking for a very specific picture, and I do not see it for the life of me. No, unfortunately I do not see it. Shit. Well, there we go. That works, I guess. Not what I was looking for, but hey, whatever. So, give me just a moment. I need a, my bottle opener. And let's see here. Think about soul gems. Stems, using them. Capturing the spirit of the person. Yep. Exactly. Necromancy is hated in Morrowind. Oddly enough, you can still use necromancy on other Outlanders and shit. They don't care about that. They just hate it when you use it on their people. Yep, we're going back to Severe, who is the Khajiit that sends us to Solstheim. We can swim to Solstheim with the borders removed. Yeah, we could just literally swim to Solstheim if we wanted to. It'd be kind of painful. Or, of course, we could get a Scroll of Icarian Flight and jump there for shits and giggles, but, yep. If If you ask a Dunmer priest, she questions if Nords even have souls. Yeah. I mean, they're different. Alright, well, we're done with that. Let's travel ourselves over to Raven Rock. Yep. Journal has been updated. I should check on the colony, see if there's anything I can do. Alright, the colony has been updated. We should see some more stuff built up here. You know, there's a tower here, a home there. Another tower. Yeah, there's 2 towers. A couple of towers. Yep. Oh. Do you think Bethesda did Sheogorath a disservice by making him crazy and fun, like, you know, comedy? No. I think that his comedy has always been there. If you go back to Daggerfall, Sheogorath literally tells you, what was it? Like, for Sheogorath's Daggerfall quest, that's Elder Scrolls 2, he says something like, I want you to invite this man over for tea. And when I mean invite him over to tea, I actually mean brutally murder him on my behalf. So, you know, stuff like that. He's always been kind of quirky. He said something like, oh, no, I remember now. Instead of tea, you need to murder him. I don't know. Okay. This is the mine. The tavern is being constructed now. So when after I finish this set of quests and I come back 3 days afterward, the tavern will be built. That's good. Let's have a chat with Falco here. I'm gonna agree to help Falco. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll help you. Excellent. I'm glad to have you. From now on, every future assignment will come from me. Good. I don't have any real assignment for you. It'd be a difficult decision to make. Any input would be valuable. Here we go. Raven Rock is expanding nicely, despite heavier quotas Carnius has insisted on. It's time we build something other than housing. The funds available, we can build either a smithy or a trader's outpost. Which one would be better? I value your opinion. Take the time, talk it over with workers, come back when you've made up your mind. Alright, let's see here. Oh. Alright. If the soul is exhausted, sent to a soul cairn, do you think there's a moral dilemma with capturing and using souls? Of course there's always been a moral dilemma with capturing and using soul gems. It's just been a scratch your head like this is a really bad idea. So yeah. Soul gems themselves are not necromancy, but when you use them on a mortal, like an intelligent person, a sentient being, that is necromancy, because it is using what do you call it? It's using the power of the God of Worms to do that. So, yeah, the God of Worms is Manny Marco, but then there's also a mortal version of Manny Marco that reincarnates himself constantly. It may actually be the God of Worms that is forcing the reincarnation. It's kind of awkward when the Warp in the West created 2 Manny Marcos. One that is immortal, one that is a god. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, let's continue. So, I want to go look this up really quick, so I'm looking at a cheat sheet here, specifically the setting up shop quest. We're just having a peek at this. So, as far as the detailed walkthrough goes, like, you know, you choose the building. That's pretty much it. So, the quest stages. Yeah, the thing is that doesn't really tell me much about it. Like, what would be better, you know? And so we're gonna check if there's a talk section on this wiki, maybe. I don't see one available, unfortunately. Mobile? I want desktop, thanks. There we go. Check the discussion topic here. Set colony advance. Interesting. And have it both appear in the... Yeah, that's not cool. I thought maybe they would actually go into detail as to which each one did and think about it, but ultimately you'll get 3 votes for a trader shop, 1 vote for a smith. I still think a smith would, a trader makes sense since it already has 3 smiths but no merchants. Okay, so they actually, Solstheim already has 3 smiths apparently. Huh. That's interesting, but awkward at the same time. Either way, that should just about do it. I was curious about that. Let's see here. Okay. We'll hippity hop on back in here. So yeah. Let's go ask these people and we'll get our trader shop, I guess. Hey, you. Let's ask about the decision. Yes. If you ask me, we need a smith here, he says.
Another day, another 100
Well,
miles.
if it isn't you again, I dare say you're one of the nicest people I met. And that's saying quite a lot.
Okay, here we go. Decision. You're asking me. It's nice to know what you think. Oh, she's a big fan of wool, and of course, you know, gets a little itchy and starts to smell. That's funny. So trading. Right.
Raven Rock, the jewel of Solstheim, for whatever that's worth.
Yeah, but tell me about the decision. He doesn't carry the way a trader would be better to have. Yeah, a trader would be better to have, I guess. Well, you know what? I'm too lazy to go ask anyone else. I think that a trader would be best to have. So, yeah, well, we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, Falco.
Well, it couldn't get worse, could it?
Hey, stop it. Stop it. Okay. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and say the decision. We're going with the trader. A trader, eh? Certainly build that. It'll take some time. Are you absolutely sure that's what we should build? Once we invest the money, we can't change it. I'm sure. We're fine. It's absolutely fine. So, get the men started on that immediately. Take the news to Carnius. I doubt he'll care. But, Stendar forbid he doesn't know every little detail that's going on here. God of mercy forbid. Yeah, that's funny. Mercy forbid. Okay. Damn. Okay. So we're going to travel our way on down to the boat to get us to Fort Frostmoth. Here we go. Here at Fort Frostmoth. By the way, the Raven Rock's up here. Fort Frostmoth is over here. So it's like a 5-minute walk. Some little less than that. Oh.
Yes?
Okay. Moving onward.
Speak freely, friend.
We're going to go to TCL here. Clip through him. Oh. Why isn't this a charity stream to pay for Tamika's funeral? I'm Tamika. Dead. Yes, indeed. So, Hey, you. The decision has been made. What? That's fine. I don't care. Just make sure there are no problems. I don't want to be bothered with this again. Got it. What is it, Fixer? Assignment. You already chose to ally yourself with Falco and come with me expecting to work. I didn't realize you were that stupid. How'd you know? How'd you know? Aiding you. I'm disappointed, although not terribly surprised. Don't cross me, or you'll regret it. But what about promotions? You're Falco's little puppet, not mine. Beg him instead. Holy crap, you're an asshole.
You chose Falco. Fine. Just leaves more for me.
I should kill you. I should kill him. If magic was so common, why doesn't everyone use it? That's very simple. Skyrim actually pretty much explains it right here. You see, there's an example of skill, which one can learn, and then there's talent, which one cannot learn, which one has to have, which facilitates the gaining and use of skill. So you can learn all of the, you can learn magical theory, but you might not have the talent to cast it. So, spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. That's why not everyone uses magic. All the player characters are assumed to have that talent, but you know, just a random-ass NPC, he might not be talented enough to cast a spell even if he wants to, even if he learns it. That's why. Well, Siva, the singular word, which you are referring to, is not censored, but the plural word, you know, with the S attached to it, is. And there's a certain context and usage that is usually applied to the plural form, which I don't allow. So, it's easier to just nip all that in the bud and add it to the blacklist. Okay, so we're actually going to head on back over to Raven's Rock. Yeah, Raven Rock. And it is getting toward morning, isn't it? 6 a.m. already. Wow. Okay. Oh. Howdy, John. Good to see ya. Alright, who do we have here? Yep, assignment. Here we go. Got nothing for me now. When the construction is finished, you should check in with Carnius. Carnius is such a bastard. I hate him. Alright, give me just a second here. Gonna poke on over to the other one. So, yeah. That's right. Shouldn't be a problem. Clicking back into this, and we are good to go.
Decisions are good, but good decisions are better.
Yep. We decided to join Falco, and then we made the decision regarding the construction plans. So we're building a trader here when the construction's done. For now, though, we're going to wander off into Solstime's wilderness and kill a bunch of animals, because apparently that's our goal in this. Gets time there. You don't find the blacklist finds you. Exactly. Mm-hmm. This way. Grabbing holly berries, because holly berries are the best ones. And then we're going to shoot this bear with a God's Fire. I should just replace Fireball entirely on the bar with the God's Fire. Let's finish this off. That actually did a bit of damage. Rather impressed by that. Okay. We are going on through, kind of tearing through this fog of war on my map as quickly as possible. But yeah, we're hoping to finish up Blood Moon so I can get the Factor's Estate. It's where I'm going to move all my stuff into. The Factor's Estate is going to be my go-to player home. At least until I get a, what do you call it? I'm trying to remember what it's called now. Oh me, oh my. That's an Atronach. I still remember how someone was arguing to me, with the barrier of Tremendous up, there should be no wild Atronachs. Like, they were summoned. They're around. By the way, one God's Fire instantly kills a Frost Atronach. It's always amusing. Now, what John Blood just said isn't wrong. I understand how in the context of the conversation it was, you know, kind of important to attach Elder Scrolls lore to real-life religion as an anchor point. But yeah, you should be tempering that kind of stuff. Using it only when absolutely necessary and when it's relevant. Because for the most part, there's a reason why it isn't here. Okay, we're gonna hit this and pray really hard. It worked. Okay. Ow! Just stabbing it. That boar may kill me. In fact, I don't even want to try. Just gonna shoot with fireballs until it dies. This isn't working. The Atronach has powered itself up and now it seeks to take my life. Golden Saint, appear. Kill it. Kill it now. I was gonna say, I do have a channel in the Discord server for you to talk about religion if that's what you want to do. But yeah. Ba-ba-ba-bum. There are a lot of Atronachs all over the place. Let's do it. Got him. Nothing on that one I wanted. Wait. Another Atronach. That's just irritating. Need to heal. Cast a long sword. Got it. That nearly destroyed me. That shield hurt a lot. Okay. Straight ahead. Where are we in the grand scheme of things? Okay, so yeah, we've been to all these places before, which means yeah, that's the airship wreck over there. We're gonna look at this really quick. Cave of Hidden Music. Yeah, let's cut across this way and discover this area right now. So if I go, yeah, straight that way. Straight ahead. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we got this. Alright, we can ignore that bear. That bear won't attack us. However, the Atronach will. So we're going to throw up our Golden Saint Summon immediately. And let her tank that. One more hit on her part, and we got it dead. Got a Frost Salt. Hell yeah. Okay. We've uncovered that area. Let's cut through over here and discover some more territory. We've got some time to kill before we are called back to Raven Rock. So, there we go. Again, I see the context in your conversation, and I would agree that it's interesting stuff, but it's not fit for this channel. Even if you are, you know, talking about it with the best of intentions, it leads to bullshit. And I prefer that bullshit stay away from this particular channel. If you want to talk about it, I have a Discord server, a Discord channel, I should say, for it. Alright, so there is an evil Nord. He apparently didn't aggro on me, though, so I'm just going to wait 2 hours and get some Magicka back. Hell yeah. And let's do that. Alright, here we go. I heard an angry Nord around here. Also about to sneeze. There we go. Here we go. Straight ahead. I heard his yar. Nothing there. Ba-bum. What are you? That is a frost giant. He doesn't aggro, he just moves incredibly slowly. We are going to kill that Reekling, though. As soon as it aggroes, I'm going to throw a Golden Saint here. Yep. Oh, Penn and Teller's bullshit you were talking about. There were, I don't remember the exact topic, but it turned out they were horribly wrong on something. The YouTuber who called them out on it got an official apology from Penn and Teller. It just said, you know, that was a TV show, we're sorry. We realize this represents us, and it represents us poorly, but, you know, that was a television show, and it doesn't necessarily reflect our current views in real life. You know, that's what they said. Nah, John, I see no reason to do that. Okay. Here we go.
We'll have no dealings with the likes of you. Begone. Begone, stranger.
You have no business being here, stranger. Leave
Begone,
now.
stranger.
These guys make Stalrim armor and weapons. It's so irritating. So irritating. Yeah. Morrowind Rebirth, I believe, removes that exploit with the summons and soul gems. Here we go. I understand why, from a lore perspective, it's completely possible. I'm just saying, like, from a gameplay perspective, it's like, it gets so cheesy. Okay. Wonder Woman. I believe I showed John Blood something called Wonder Man. That was some fun stuff. Are you inside a rock? I'm sorry, but a Nord who just said you should have picked an easier opponent. I think he's in that rock. Oh, so what we're looking at here, I think I like adamantium armor for paladin builds, in my opinion, but you know, that's just me. Stalwart armor is too light, I guess. I mean, it's I don't know. I just think the appearance was kind of off for that. Ice armor, after all. Where are we going? What are we fighting? I don't even know. Golden Saint, up here. Save me. Damn. That ugly pig. Hate these pigs. Hate them so much. Okay. Radio. What have we got here? An evil... Yeah, there's a few bears around here. That wolf will attack if it sees me. But we're just going to continue on this way for now. Saving. Right. Beautiful, you say. Beautiful. Those are Nords. That is a pack of unruly Nords. We're gonna wait. Yeah, we can take them now. We have enough magicka. Wait. These aren't Nords at all. These are Dunmers. Are they Reavers? I think they're Reavers. Come on. Ow. I blocked about as many attacks as he dealt, but... I have you. Okay, she's dead. Now let's introduce them both to God's Fire. Alright, so they had Iron Mace, it's garbage. Common Pants, Nordic Fur. All the fur is garbage. I'll take this Nordic Silver Sword, though, thanks. And the Empty Grand Soul Gem is definitely worth taking as well. What about this corpse? This corpse has a Huntsman's Axe. The rest of it is also garbage. So, going over here, I think there's just a campfire and some horkers. Yeah, oh, shit. Do not stand on campfires, or it'll immediately deal damage to you, which is bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. Continuing. Yeah, we just need to head on down south. We're creating new areas. We're, slowly uncovering the map. You can see these are the different paths I took. So you got this little Uncle Sweetshare's workshop. We'll go visit Uncle Sweetshare. So just straight in this direction. That'll take us to Uncle Sweetshare. He's a nice guy. He may have killed his apprentice, but that's a different matter altogether. Hold on a second. That guy is aggroed. Kill him. He has so much health. You know what? Let's do something else here, yeah. Excellent. Got him. 3 bear pelts. Thanks. Good enough. Good enough. We continue this way. There it is. The workshop in the snow with the lanterns all aglow. Perfect. Yeah, you can see, let me grab these real quick. Then I'll show you what I mean. Okay. So, here he is. This is the Khajiit, who was the apprentice. He was killed, though, unfortunately.
Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee, ha ho, hee hee hee, ha ha ho.
All right, give me just a second here. Yeah, there's moon sugar in there. What else? He's using journeyman tools. He's got a good quality skooma pipe. Yeah, it definitely. Oh my god. I thought he would say something else, but apparently not. I have candy treats to spare. Yes, my candy treats are tasty. They are filled with special sugar and love. They bring happiness. Happiness to everyone on Solstheim. That's very rewarding. Yes, okay. He thought so. Ah, my dear lad. My assistant, he helped me make my candy. He so loved his sugar. Loved it a little too much, I'm afraid. He died, you see. His sweet tooth got the better of him. I buried him just outside. We had a little ceremony. And the Horkers came and sang for him, they did. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, indeed. Well. That is definitely something. Okay.
Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee, ha ho, hee hee hee, ha ha ho.
Could you use the skooma pipe in Morrowind? Yes. You could use this instead of one of the alchemy tools. I forget which one. But it replaces one of the alchemy tools you need. Because normally you use four different alchemy tools. 2 to actually make the potions and make them work, and 2 more to enhance the potions. Actually, I believe the mortar is what you use.
My uncle's candy is so sweet. It's such a yummy winter's treat.
Okay, as I was saying, you use this, and then the other 3 would boost the quality of it. But then the skooma pipe could be used as one of those too. So, yeah, one more time.
Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare.
Yeah. Same shit. Right. Yep. Okay. That was a woof. I'll take that pelts, thanks. Now, this is neat. I think it's a barrow. I think I've been here before, actually. Oh yeah, I've been here before. I helped a member of the Skull take his place among the tribe. That's because he was too weak to kill a Draugr himself. Okay. Good. We got it. Nothing here but memories. Looking at the map real quick. We're going to make our way down. We're going to cut through this area here and uncover this. Yeah. Well, actually, let's go to Skulldrake Barrow first. This way. Good enough. You can see a standing stone over there. Yeah, Skulldrake Barrows this way. And Evil Woof. Kill it. Good enough. Yep. That's it. Harvested those. Huh. Could have sworn that I'd been here before. No, apparently I haven't. There's the boar now. Kill it. Almost got it. And victory is mine. Okay. Well, in that case, since it isn't what I thought it was, this area is a dwelling. It's on the border. I haven't been there before. Let's go this way. Let's go check out that dwelling. I'm curious about it. Curious, I say. Oh. Okay. Evil Woof is following me. It is dead. No. Horker! Yeah, those are Horkers. Okay, where the hell is this? Ah. Interesting. Hey, you.
What brings you here, Breton?
Well, let's see. A barbarian named Sigvar the Strong over a foolish argument. Oh, she grieves for the death of her husband. Right. Her husband and him were drinking. Sigvar slew her husband. I demand the traditional retribution of my people is the right. Traditional right of traditional Nord right of retribution. When life is taken, that life must be accounted for. Her husband was irreplaceable. There must be compensation for his murder. But she doesn't wish this guy dead. She only wants his family heirloom. Okay, so, yeah, I'll help bring the gym. So, there we go. Hunt. Okay, so he's near the altar of Thod. Got it. So I just need to get this gem, which is his family relic, in exchange for her, because her husband died, and it's a right where she's due compensation for the death of her husband, which makes sense. She wants his irreplaceable family relic in exchange for that. So, okay. Here we go. I died. I killed myself on the Atronach shield. It makes me sad. So yeah. Well, that was it. I talked to her. I head on out. Oh. Really? Woof. It's dead. Going down south. South, south, south. We're gonna go past this stone here. Absolutely. Not too much else to say. This has been rather amusing so far. But yeah. The Sunstone. Sunstone's a good stone. Good thing there isn't an ancient temple to Mirak around here. Well, that was buried. Well, yes and no. There was a huge-ass mountain there. No mountains here. Thank goodness. Okay. Grab these. One. We are currently in the Hairstag Forest. This is a forest. Very light forest, I might add. Spriggan. Spriggans have 3 lives. Come on. Second life. By the way, you cannot stream Second Life on Twitch. It's banned. Serious business. Third life. Okay. Gonna hit stamina and kill it. Got her. I'll take that heartwood, thanks. And we will walk slowly due south. Now, you got signed on to work for sound with Open Morrowind. That's neat. That's very neat. OpenMW is definitely a fun project. I'm using it right now as I'm playing. The OpenMW engine, that is. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else needs to be done in terms of the sound, but cheers. I mean, that's definitely good if you're going to be working on it. Yeah, right. Let's continue down south just enough to pierce that fog of war. I'm just cleaning out the fog of war on the map. Like, these are the areas you haven't been yet. Well, I want to beat all of them, so that's all there is to it. Alright. Here we go. Let's see here. We are on the edge of Solstheim. I have to go over to Fort Frostmoth this way. Should be fine, though. Yeah, we're still discovering more areas. I don't think I've run through this before. Here we go. Talk about making better voice acting. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Higher quality voice acting for the NPCs and stuff. I mean, there is a Vivek voice mod where they add detailed, and I mean detailed voice acting for him. Like, every line in a dialogue with Vivek is voice acted, so it is potentially possible to do most of the main lines in Morrowind. I'm not saying all of them, but, you know, definitely possible. We're gonna wait another 3 hours here. Well, if you say you want the Dunmer voices to be, you know, raspier and whatnot. I would argue that actually only the Ashlanders' voices should really be raspy. You know, this person spends a lot of time on, you know, in the, I want to say there'd be a radius for NPCs. And, you know, anyone around these areas, like down here and whatnot, they would all be raspy voices. But then people like over here in Vivek, you know, if they lived in these areas all their life, maybe they wouldn't have the raspy voices. I'm just saying, you know, it makes a little more sense. You know, is it a racial trait across Old Dunmer, or is it based on, you know, where they were raised and grew up and whatnot? And you could determine, you know, where was this NPC born? What did they do their lives and whatnot? I realize not all that information is available, but I very much, when I write characters, I tend to go into that kind of detail for them. You know, down to the village in which they were born. Even if it's never conveyed to the reader, I have that information there. At my fingertips, I mean. Which helps me write the characters more consistently when I start working on their future actions. And, you know, when I start looking at, well, what kind of actions would, you know, they take? Would they go home? Why wouldn't they go home? Stuff like that. You know, what's stopping the, like, did they live in this village their entire life or what? Fool! Bush, do you not know about Lord Woodbourne and his Breton greatness? I highly, highly recommend you go ahead and look at the greatness of Lord Woodbourne. For he is a person. He is absolutely a person. Dun, 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 dun. So, there we go. Okay. Oh, he said alternate personality disorder. Is that right? Is that right? Alrighty then. This way. We're going to Fort Frostmoth. Make a character who's zero-summed. Indeed, indeed. Character doesn't exist anymore. But yeah. We're going to go to the left. We're going to go talk to... Well, I guess we can just hang out here for a day. These guys never want to talk to you, ever. Yeah, you see that? Like, that's one thing that pisses me off, is you can never have an actual dialogue with these Imperial soldiers. They're all like, go see Carnius. And like, there's 3 identical hyperlinks in this guard's dialogue to Carnius. It's like, go see Carnius, Carnius, Carnius. Like, go away. Holy crap. You know,
keep moving.
I feel that this fort is a wasted opportunity. Like, it's actual playable space. You can go into every part of the fort and you can steal stuff from the fort. But none of the guards have any meaningful dialogue at all, which is sad. Either way, 24 hours. Let's wait. My journal has been updated. Yes, it should nearly be complete, but then there's something wrong. Go see Carnius. Zero from the from Borderlands 2. That guy was funny. As he's horribly dismembering people, he puts out haikus and shit like that. That's what I remember. It's already done. Fine, now leave me alone. I told him that the trader's outpost.
Falco. Fine. Just leaves more from me.
Just leaves more for me. Yes. I'm an asshole. I've still got my stock certificate, which increases in value the longer the settlement's around. It's neat because when you turn in your stock certificate, it's worth almost nothing. And then if you hold on to it, it becomes more and more valuable. So that's neat.
Be careful out here in the wild, friend. There's more roaming about than just wolves and bears.
Indeed. I'm about to encounter like 5...
Fresh, but I don't know. It looks kind of like gold.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna encounter like 5 or 6 wolves or bears on the way here. Okay, so moving onward. Let's see. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a woof. You ran into a tree. You literally smacked into a tree. You should be sad. Okay. Let's kill all of these. Purge this place of wolves and bears. Frail humans need fear no more. Brian J. Mason. Holy fuck. Okay, we got this. Done and done. This is a righteous purge. Removing the wolves and bears from Solstheim. This one's all, like, ratty-furred. It's a plague bear. Nope. When it rears up to attack me, I make it dead. Okay. Moving onward. Yeah. Can't disguise those puns. Now then. We should pretty much be done with, this phase of Raven Rock. I really wish they just hurry up and build the tavern already. I'm damn sick of having to go other places. Okay. Let's talk to You're yawning?
Decisions are good, but good decisions are better.
Hey, yo, but what's wrong with you? Alright, you're on assignment? Yeah, I am. It seems nothing is easy. Carnius's replacement ship has brought new problems. Namely, this guy who thinks he deserves extra payment for delivering our supplies. I, for one, have no intention of giving it to him. Alright, let's talk about the guy and the extra payment. He's demanding a ridiculous sum of money. I won't even repeat what it is. He'll refuse to take, Oh, okay. He'll refuse to take any ore back to the mainland. That's irritating. I need to, as a fixer, I need to go talk to this bastard. Okay. Ah, we actually have a real dock here now. And not just a little boat there. Hey, you bastard. Extra... I'm gonna persuade you. I admire you, you bastard. None of this flattery. Yeah. I know I can totally persuade you. And by that I mean I'm gonna intimidate you, you bastard. I hate you. Right, fine. Yeah, extra payment? That's right. You might get hurt.
Are you here to start trouble, or are you just stupid?
I think I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Probably not gonna work out very well, but hey. We'll try it. I'm gonna get my ass kicked right here. So. Looking for a bright Britain? Better put up those fists.
Surrender now, and I might let you live. Let's see what you're made of.
So what exactly are you doing? You're casting things. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna beat you up until you're, beat some sense into you. Here we go. Yeah, whatever. Give me my stamina back, thank you. Oh, shit. He's taking all my stamina. He didn't look like he was dead. Oh, shit. I am getting damaged by his martial prowess.
This is pointless. Give in.
I am defeated.
Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, he's just gonna destroy me now. Okay, that's it. I need to drink the fatigue potion. There we go. Good enough.
Come on.
I can defeat him now. That's right, you bastard. You deserve what's coming to you. Ah, shit. This is pretty funny. Okay, yes. Are you gonna cause trouble or are you just stupid? Yeah, the answer is yes. Okay, how about this? Why don't I take this legendary spear and shove it in your face?
I will enjoy this.
Oh, I'm sure you'll enjoy a lot of things. But first, here we go.
Surrender now, and I might let you live.
Aye.
You're mine. Die, scoundrel.
Oh, hello. That just happened? Oh shit, I'm gonna drown. He's gonna make me drown.
This is pointless.
Give in.
Oh shit.
See what you're made of.
Let's see what you're made of.
He murdered me in the water. That was amazing. That was amazing. Holy crap. He is a captain after all. Shit. That is so funny. Totally acceptable, by the way. Like, I agree with, like, he deserved to win that fight, to be honest with you. Oh my, let's see here. I believe I had a personality spell somewhere around here. Let's go ahead and be like, okay, we can use Charming Touch. It would charm him for 2 to 25 points. But we also need some other things. Let's see. Yeah, I thought I had a personality enhancing spell. Let's see. I should have something on one of my items here. It looks like, okay, Zenithar's Whispers I can use on him to charm him for 30 points. I need to see what else we can do as far as... I could have sworn I had something that boosts personality. Oh, we'll just use this.
Want to feel my muscle?
Want to feel my muscle? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Yep, extra payment. That's right. You see this boat? It doesn't go anywhere until I get the money in hand. Your boss already knows what I'm after unless you're... Here, here to give it to me. I suggest you get lost, otherwise you might get hurt. Alright, Falco. Yeah, how come he's not the one in charge? Oh well, I tried.
Want to feel my muscle?
Yes, I
Please,
do.
by all means. I'm listening.
You're hardly a match for me.
Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. I killed him. That's a bad idea. Totally a bad idea. I just wanted to see what will happen. I'm gonna reload it one way or the other. I'm just curious. I'm just very curious about this. I want to know what it says when I'm gonna reload either way. It's like, yeah, you killed him. Are you out? If I wanted him dead, I would have done it myself.
Okay, the supply ship is fine.
You see, the supply ship is fine. So yeah, okay. So if you kill him, you fail the quest. So what you do is you go back to Falco and say he's not gonna budge on this, pretty much. And it's interesting because you can't persuade him either. There's no persuading him. I put the speechcraft up to, you know, really high levels. You can't beat him into submission. He refuses to accept the terms of the brawl, and at the same time, he will fight to the death. So yeah, it's absolute madness. Just madness. Here we go. So until, yeah, he's still demanding the extra payment. Yeah, he's the unreasonable. There must be a way around this. Talk to Opponia. There's some way to do that. Yes, okay. So, yeah, we're going to go talk to her. And you see, you have to go back to Carnius. You have, back to Falco, I mean. I got turned around. It's so irritating. So irritating that, like, you can fail the quest if you don't do it just right, so... Yeah, Captain Carius, and I don't know him personally. Let's see here. Since
May I help you?
Apra. Who is that person? Is she here? In town? I don't even know who that is. Why did the captain fight to the death anyway? He does. He believes he deserves more money.
Is that guy?
Yeah, she knows. She knows him. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I could have sworn there was a specific... Yeah, she's the person. I just don't know what... Huh. Hold on a second.
Well, if it isn't you again, I dare say
Yeah,
you're
I'll borrow.
one of the
That's
nicest people I met. And that's saying quite a lot.
Huh. Really? I could have sworn, yeah. Elderbroth. Okay, it's a weird name. It's a weird name. There it is. Alright, so if he's completely intolerant ship captain, I can tell you that much. He seems a little... odd little Bosmer. He's a Bosmer? What? He's the best fighter in the province. Waving his sword around, but the ship crashed. He was injured. I ended up taking his saber and using it to defend myself. Oh, really? The only thing he ended up being good for, in my opinion, his saber. I certainly came in handy. Come to think of it, I don't have much use for it. Here, take it. It's not like it's worth anything. Thanks. So I got his saber. Now I'm going to tell Carnius I got the saber, yeah. So let's see here. Yep. Gave him his saber. Well, that's something. Didn't say he mentioned it. It was how good a fighter he was. Not saying you should lie to him, but if he doesn't know Elbroth is dead, someone holding his sword. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna hold out his sword. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking his saber, and I have it equipped. So you're gonna see your own sword.
Yes?
Don't try and intimidate me. That looks like, is that his saber? Yes. How did you, so it's true. He's dead. Don't tell me. I mean, you didn't kill him, did you? Okay. Maybe I made a mistake. Just take the ship and deliver the ore and we won't have any sort of problem. Just don't hurt me. Look, I'm going now, see? Alright, there we go. That was funny. The saber's kind of garbage. This silver blade is better. Even that, look at the hilt. The hilt and the oh my god. That disgusts me.
Decisions are good, but good decisions are better.
Yep. Well done. Perhaps things can return to normal. 1,000 gold. Thank you. By the way, promote me. I am now an agent of the East Empire Company. Damn right I am. But I'm also a negotiator. Because I did negotiate, didn't I? Alright, so. I am a negotiator of the East Empire Company. I did good things. We promise, we promise. Okay, I'm going to save it under bah. And now this is where shit goes bad. Right. Logs from the mines aren't adding up. Our ore is disappearing. If my hunch is right, this one guy's making it disappear. Of course, if his hunch is right, we're going to need proof of his theft. Got it. You won't reveal the information, where the information comes from, but I can tell you that he's hiding ore in a chest in his house until I can offload it. I want you to find that chest and get the ore. You'll need this key to get into his house. Got it. Good. This is his house. Nobody sees me. We're just gonna sneak in here. A chest, right? A pot? A sack? A door. There's the chest. Lock level 100. Why does he not only have a key to the guy's house, but knows that this chest is full of ore? He doesn't know that it's full of ore, he suspects that it's full of ore. The problem... I can't open this. Hold on a second. Might have an unhinging scroll. Not even then. I have a unlock random 1 to 100. So yeah. There is a 1 in 100 chance that I can open this. This is bad. Ah, it works on this too. The journal's been updated. No ore here. The chest is empty, see? So. There we go. Oh. Assignment. Just I got any proof of stealing? What? My information is very reliable. It may be that he was tipped off by someone. I don't claim to have a monopoly on spying here in Raven Rock. We don't have any evidence. We just have to catch him red-handed. Alright. Right. Oh. No. I've opened 100 locks with a 1 to 100 spell. You're wrong. Besides, this is OpenMW. I expect bugs like that to be fixed. I can't see shit. Need to equip my spear of light. There we go. Now I can see more. Oh. I should steal all the raw ebony. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Alright, that's... Is that the bastard? I think that's the bastard. What's his name? Uh-huh. I need chameleon powers. Where's the chameleon? Should be around here somewhere. I should have like a 50% chameleon. Feather. Paralyze. Chameleon 10%. I don't want to do 75 to 100%. Thank you. That's Adam. Completely different guy. Not the same guy. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Might be a change on Morrowind Rebirth or the code patch. Yeah, the code patch especially. Okay. Where the hell am I going? Probably going the wrong way. Let's see here. Thank you, Templar. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see here. What the hell's going on? I'm looking at another thing here. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, apparently Angry Joe posted a, will he do an angry review on Breath of the Wild? It's like, yeah, I could see why he wouldn't. That's not him. Where is this bastard? Okay. We're just gonna wait like 3 hours. Wait another hour. That's better. Didn't expect to fail. No one expects to fail until they do. He's gone and hidden. Let's see here. Yeah, it, he's not a, like, sorry. No journal entries have been triggered, therefore, he's not gone. He dug too deep and too greedily. Okay. Yeah, he's got to be around the entrance, I think. He should have been around this area, except with some ore and some crates. Pretty sure I remember this. Yeah. I remember this. It's just a pain in the ass because I don't know where the bastard is. Ah, there he is. Okay. What I need to do right now is wait for like 4 hours. And then I need to... Yeah, where the hell is it? There it is. Howdy, Adam. Okay. We just have to wait and see what he does. He's triggered. That's pretty much it. He's triggered. He's waiting for a second. I haven't been seen yet, so... Okay, now he's sneaking. If I'm detected while he's doing that, it'll be an instant failure. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna say hello. Your journal has been updated. Yep, I followed him to a storage room where he has no place being. Here we go. Yep. Okay. Good explanation. Yes, well, fine, you caught me, but I swear I didn't want to do this. Carnius put me up to it. He said he'd kill me if I didn't steal the ore. Tell me about Carnius. I know him personally. He's at the fort. Okay, he doesn't know him personally. Like, I don't know him personally, but Carnius put me up to it. Like, what are you saying? Are you either... Yeah, whatever. Fine. Fine. Like, how does he not know Carnius personally if Carnius put him up to it? Did he do it through letters? Correspondence, perhaps? I don't even know. I don't even care. Can I just get out of this mine, please? That's all I want. To live once and for all. There should be a path this way. I'm going deeper into the mine, aren't I? Yes, I'm going deeper. Damn it. Went the wrong way. I should very well just set a mark and recall to Raven Rock at this point. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Yes, Adam. No. Okay. This is Raven Rock Mine, which you're thinking about is Bloodskull Barrow, which is over here. They aren't connected, and Skyrim fuggled it up. Like, they fuggled up everything. But, give me just a second here. We're going to get back to this. Yay. Alright, so... the basic explanation about this... you deplore mines in video games, especially The Witcher 2. That's funny. No, The Witcher 2... Yeah, I understand that. I actually like mines as a concept, but they're never deep enough. They're never done properly. The only time I've seen a mine that is anywhere decent was in the Unique Landscapes mod for Oblivion. And there's nothing in it. Really. There's nothing in it. Which is sad. Oh. Hey.
Okay, the supply ship is fine. What else can go wrong?
Yep. Just as I suspected. I didn't want to say anything at the time, but I'm relatively sure Carnius was involved. We have a witness. Yep. I'll see that him is sequestered in one of the colony storerooms for now. We'll see what Carnius has to say for himself. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is... It's funny because you help smuggle ore out if you are working for Carnius. I always thought that was amusing. Here we go.
May I help you?
Yes. Travel. Fort Frostmoth. We're going into the fort. Moving on. Okay. So, straight ahead. God
I'm listening.
damn it. TCL. Straight through. That's what I do whenever an NPC gets annoyed. I'm just like, TCL through him. Chim chimney. Hello, Carnius. Yes. Let's talk about, oh my goodness. Where is it? It should be... Falco, yes. His second in command. Thankfully, he spends almost all his time out the site, so I don't have to hear his optimistic drivel. You can find him there. Let's just see. What is it? I could have sworn there was a specific line. Yeah, it was Urin.
You chose Falco.
Yeah.
Fine. Just leaves more
There we
for
go.
me.
He's a thief and clearly a liar. Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of this personally. But I assure you, I had nothing to do with it. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty, sir. He's lying. Again, you actually help him do that, so, yeah. Minecraft NPCs love to obstruct passages. Yes. Although the mod I was playing on, the Minecraft NPCs are actually really good. They have, like, warriors and mages and shit in towns. And they guard the towns from all the monsters, because the monsters are freaking scary. Yep. I will eventually, at some point, just play that again with a less laggy version. Alright, we're going to go to Raven Rock. Is the place going to be built yet? I say that, and I'm like, that's the place. So there we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Looks like... Not built. Oh, wait. This is it? I think this is it. Trader. Hey, you. Let's have a chit-chat. Just you and me.
Here to choose from our incredibly limited selection. What'll it be?
Incredibly. You have to get rid of the moon sugar. How about this? How about I'll give you the moon sugar? I will gladly take this moon sugar and put it on your table. You are now a drug dealer. Let's talk. So, incredibly limited selection. He's got eggs and all the things, in fact. I'm going to give him this Nordic silver sword I don't care about. And these Reekling lances, you can have those too. What about some Reekling shields? Hell yeah. Common belts, some leather, some wolf pelts. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. He's got a lot of money, too. Let's see here. Yes, I was murdered by my own ghost. Correct. Correct. That happened. that happened in my Minecraft playthrough. It's true. Yeah, this guy has all the money. So we don't have to worry about going anywhere else. We can live on Solstheim now. Alright, let's see. Get these snow bear pelts out of my inventory. Along with these wolf pelts. Alright, we're gonna ask for, like, a few hundred more gold. There we go. We got it.
To choose from our incredibly limited selection.
I want to see what else he has. This is a nice little silo thing set up. You should have an upstairs area as well, I believe. Yeah, basic stuff. Okay, nothing special. And we're going back down. Oh. Okay. So, I'm going to talk to this bastard again.
Okay, the supply ship is fine. What
Yep.
else could go wrong?
Yeah, he was found dead shortly after being locked up. Of course, I have no proof he was murdered, and there are no witnesses. I'm sure Carnius has something to do with it. I can't prove it. I don't dare accuse him. At least the thieving problem should stop now. You've done a damn good work, Lord Woodbourne. Nice. He only gave me 500 gold for that, though. But I deserve a promotion. Damn right, I'm now an officer of the East Empire Company. Of course I'm an officer of the East Empire Company. Let's see here. I think it was this one right here.
Sonic fell for it. Tails is ours. I'll have to give myself a promotion.
Yes. There we go. Perfect. Now, as for this in particular, we're going to ask for another assignment. He doesn't have anything for me. He's finishing up construction on the site, so that's fine. The found dead with his hands tied and the neck strangled against the bars, his pants down. Nice. Can't prove it was murder. No, that's not what happened. They just can't prove it was murder. There are no details given. Okay, so we're going to cut through here. We want to banish the darkness. And you want to uncover this. Yeah, this is pretty good so far. We got, we got these various houses. We got a storehouse here. We got a trader now, so we don't have to keep going back every time we want to sell some stuff. I'm very happy about that. So let's see here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yep. Shadow of Mordor was one of the games that I really liked. I just couldn't finish. I want to play again sometime. It's a little difficult to get through. Yeah, exactly. I'm uncovering these little sections on my map because I can. No real other reason than that. Like, I like having my map uncovered. Do I want to install a map to do it? Nah. Oh, shit. We got a sprig in here. Conjuration increased. Have some more conjuration with your conjuration. 1 life down. 2nd life. Ow. Nearly killed. Golden Saint took down her 2nd life. 3rd life. Okay. Yes, that was a lucky knockdown. Give me all that delicious heartwood. And some ripened berries. Thanks. Goodness gracious. Okay. Moving onward. How do you kill that which has no life? That was still one of the best quotes ever. Whoops. Okay, we're fighting the bear. Should be pretty easy to kill it. Bam. Dispose of the corpse. Going straight ahead to fight the next Spriggan. Yeah, Carthotic is a good word for Shadow of Mordor. I'd agree to that. Let's use the God's Fire on her. Oh, that didn't work too well, actually. Oh well. Didn't knock her down this time, but stunned her just enough. Excellent. Yep, heartwood and berries, again. It's good loot, it's good loot. Yeah, it'd be interesting if they just say fuck it and make a Half-Life 2 episode 3, 4, and 5. But I think they didn't know where to pick up after the advisors came and killed Eli Vance. I mean, his death was pretty well solidified. I also believe that the guy who voiced Dr. Breen died. I could be wrong on that. It'd be nice if he's still alive, but I'm pretty sure he's not around anymore. Everyone's like, well, Dr. Breen died at the end of the first Half-Life 2. No. He's actually going to be in a host body. So it's kind of awkward not having his original voice, having a different voice. It doesn't have that same feeling to it. So there's that. Also, I think that they wanted to do a Portal crossover with Half-Life, because in Half-Life 2 Episode 2, they talked about the Borealis, which was a ship that teleported away. And the Borealis was seen again at the end of Half-Life 2 Episode 2. And if you play Portal, it turns out that, what's it called? It turns out that you find the Borealis's dock, and it's not there in Portal 2. Meaning it's already gone. And you get an achievement for discovering it. It's a secret area. So that they really tied Portal 2 and Half-Life 2 Episode 2 together. Of course, my favorite part of Portal 2 wasn't even the storyline or anything like that. It was the very beginning where Wheatley wakes up Chell, and so he tells Chell, now I don't want to alarm you, but there is a distinct possibility that being in cryosleep for this long, you may have suffered a very minor case of, and I can't downplay this anymore, but just a minor case of serious brain damage. And then he tells her, try saying something for me. Say apple. And then you see the space bar appear on screen. It says say apple. So you press it and it goes, you jumped. So you jumped. It's like, say, try again. You jumped again. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. That was literally it. You're a mute protagonist, and they make fun of that fact by having, when it prompts you, press this button to say apple, and you jump instead. That was my favorite part of the game. I mean, there's all kinds of good parts to that game, but that was just genius, in my opinion. Okay. Harvesting. 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 She has white. She has purple. They both have black. Interesting. Like the color consistency between him and him, but not a color consistency between her and her. Oh well, whatever. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, we're gonna have to fight a frost atronach here. A wolf and a frost atronach. I can kill the wolf in like 2 seconds. The wolf isn't a problem. The atronach is. Oh, when life gives you lemons, you, yeah, okay. That was a good quote. When life gives you lemons, you demand to see life's manager. You're going, like, how dare God give me lemons? I'm Cave Johnson. I'm going to have my engineers invent a combustible lemon to burn life's house down. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, that was the part. I also liked when you got to this point where this is where you die, and you get an achievement, this is where you die. What ends up happening afterward, if you just stand there, you're supposed to escape. But if you escape, if you actually just stand there long enough, Wheatley will try to convince you to jump into this pit. And he will explain to you that there's a boy band down there. And they haven't seen a girl in a long time, so they're rather desperate. And that you'll have your pick of them and whatnot. There's also a yacht down there. And a bunch of other good things. You know, and they can all be yours if you just jump into that pit. And you get another achievement if you do. If you actually do jump into the pit after he tells you to. But he'll go on for like the longest time trying to convince you to jump into that pit. That's Portal 2. Alright, so I guess we'll go visit the Skull Village. No reason not to. I mean, we still have to wait until the construction's complete to work on the next stage of the settlement. Not too much else to say about this. Oh. Here we go. What if you don't jump? Yeah, exactly. Yep. Reekling. Damn little armored bastards. I don't like them. They have good gear, though. Always loot the Reeklings. Minor pick. Thanks. Discovering new stuff all the time. There's an achievement for naming your character douchebag in the South Park video game. Yeah. I have to say that Nazi zombie Princess Kenny is perhaps some of the best... hello.
I'd like you to meet Erna. We have a love my wife would never understand.
Right. Exactly. Anyway, moving on. Gotta kill these guys. Got him. Alright, we're gonna, yeah, just take everything. Take everything. Leave them with nothing. So. Where else? Ah, yes, there's another standing stone. Solstheim has like 5 of them. Little standing stones. Okay. I'm in combat with something. I don't know what, and I don't know where. And that's what bothers me. It's over that way. Yes, the Golden Saint knows everything. Seriously, all the way over here? What's wrong with this? Is that Horker moving to it? Holy shit. I think it's Horker time. Yeah, it's Horker time. Oh, wow. I'll take that Horker tusk, thanks. Yeah, this is the place where Horkers are vicious. And they want you dead. Look at those tusks on him, though. It's funny, the other Horkers aren't that bad. Oh, there's Horkers under the ice. Which are also aggroing on me. Bastards. Well, we're going this way. Getting away from here. Yep. Which Elder Scrolls has the best soundtrack? That's a very good question. My favorite is Oblivion. Ariel's Ascension is one of my favorite songs in the Elder Scrolls in general. Ba-ba-bum. But best, I think that's up to personal preference. Alright. I'm just uncovering more parts of the map here. Might as well. Oh, we're at the Thrusk Mead Hall? We're in Thrusk right now. Could have sworn there was a mead hall around here. Oh well, I don't care. To the north. Always to the north. Some more berries, you betcha. And what do we got here? Ow. And I'm getting my ass kicked by Reeklings immediately. Golden Saint, I choose you. The first thing I do is hide. Got him. Same shit. Same shit. A wooden fork, thanks. That definitely saved everything. Okay. Which Elder Scrolls is the best for iPads? You might be able to get DOSBox running on an iPad. In which case, there's only 2 that would run well. That'd be Arena and Daggerfall. Good luck getting those installed properly. You would need to install them on a PC and then transfer them over. It'd be an awkward thing. A very awkward thing. Oh, this isn't good. Nah, screw it. I'm getting out of here. Yes, Lord Woodbourne bravely ran away. You betcha. You betcha. That is exactly what happened. Cannot rest here. Enemies nearby. Alright. They made Legends to run on a Mac device. Possibly. Elder Scrolls Legends, yes. Definitely. But that's an app game. That is literally an app game. It isn't an actual Elder Scrolls game in any way except the heart of the cards. Heart of the fucking cards. Okay. Just gonna hang around here for a moment. Don't have to worry about anything, supposedly. But no. We are gonna put on our helmet because this could be bad. I do have a lot of gear to sell at the trade post, though. I'm so glad I got a trading post here in Solstheim. That was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Any other Elder Scrolls on iPad is a nightmare. Yeah. Oh, there's the Thursky Mead Hall. Actually found it this time. But I don't want to talk to the Reeklings. They're bastards. I don't want to do the Mead Hall quest either, so we're just gonna sneak around here. Yeah, that's a human. You know, I might be able to just go into the Mead Hall. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll just pop inside real quick. Is that the entrance? The entrance is on the opposite end, of course. I just want to be jackasses and make my combat last forever. Of course it's on the side with the Reeklings. Okay. We're good. We're not going anywhere further inside. We're actually going to go back out to Thirsk after we loiter for close to 16 hours. And that should get... Yeah, it's 6 a.m. So, 2 more hours and we're ready to go. Yeah, we're fine now. That was our main concern. Huh. Nice. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna go south and work our way back to Raven Rock. Loitering for 16 hours. Yep. It's illegal to rest here, but you can just kinda do something for 16 hours, some nondescript action. They'll forgive you. Don't worry about it. Alright, we're fighting Reeklings now. Reekling riders, I should say. They got the health of a boar with the damage of a regular Reekling. Bastards, all of them. Okay. Shit. This guy should die. Yes, killed him. Good enough. We succeeded. Okay. Dispose. Dispose. What's our inventory management? Yeah, it's gonna get really difficult to continue at this point. We really have to get back to Raven Rock, which is on the other side of frickin' Solstheim. So, wow, there's no good way to approach this shit. Okay, we're gonna go this way first. Mm-hmm. Shit. All the enemies. All the time. Fuck. Getting knocked down. The Reeklings are here. Is that a Reekling shaman? Holy shit. Goodbye. I've decided that the Golden Saint can fight all on her own. In fact, let's summon a Daedroth to help out. Kill it, Daedroth. Do your job. Holy shit. Did you see all of them? We'll get to my Daedroth first. Thank goodness. That creature. The cliff racers. Yes, as wardens in ESO, you will be able to summon a cliff racer as one of your ultimate abilities to deal damage to your enemies. It is the cliff racer. I still remember that that scary enthusiasm that the girl from Twitch had when the developers were telling her about that ability. She's like, no way! Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against her personally. It's just that particular no way response to the developer telling her about them summoning cliff racers in combat. I'm like, no. It's just way too much enthusiasm. You haven't lived through the Winged Menace. Alright. Fuck. There's way too many enemies all over the place. We're gonna fight the wolf. The bear won't aggro on us. The wolf will. Yeah. We're fine now. In fact, those aren't considered enemies, so we can just rest for 2 hours. It'll be noon. Yeah, it's raining, but that's fine. You never found cliff racers to be annoying. I'm using a mod that specifically alters cliff racers. It feels like he doesn't exist on this stream. Perhaps he doesn't. Perhaps you're just a figment of someone else's imagination. Uh-oh. Here we go. Another wolf. Okay. Onward to Raven Rock. Hopefully nothing else will get in my way, like 1,000 enemies. Oh, bushes. That's fine. That is fine, too. Yeah, exactly. Notice me, senpai, is that it? Holy shit. Okay. Yep. Oh. Okay. Radio. And thus we wait. Onward. Onwards and sideways. Okay. This guy's gonna put up his shield. I'm not gonna even bother. I'm just gonna murder him with the God's Fire while he's distracted, so... There it is. Let her do... Yep, she issued the final blow. Perfect. That is a pack of wolves. And they're gonna aggro on me. Yep. Okay. Might as well just destroy them all with God's Fire right now. Since they're just gonna aggro as I get near. Good. Used up half my magicka to do that, but hey, it was worth it. Got rid of the wolves before they became a problem. So, what was this place again? In fact, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of grove around this area that Carnius comes to later. Very irritating. Okay. So, our goal is to get to the trading shop, trade all the excess junk we've been picking up, and pretty much just prepare to spend the night in Raven Rock so we can pick up the next quest in the chain. At least that's the goal. Nothing is true. Radio. So, straight ahead, we are pretty much on our way there. What have we got now? That's someone that can't identify what I'm in combat with. Oh, there's a Spriggan over there. Hoping just to avoid Spriggans in general. We're very close to getting to Raven Rock. Very close. Norden! Nah, I just thought that name was hilarious. Alright, so. Migrant, good to see you. Good to see you. Alright, so. Yeah, they're still building the tavern, which will go right here. And yeah, they haven't clear-cut anything else or built the wall yet.
Isn't you again? I dare say you're one of the nicest people I've met. And that's saying quite a lot.
So, this is our trade house. We'll go here. Guy still has the moon sugar I gave him. Let's talk.
Here to choose from our incredibly limited selection. What'll it be?
What will it be? Well, I need to sell you. He has shit tons of gold, so we're just gonna sell him all the junk we picked up, which counts or amounts to practically nothing. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Like, oh, you had this high-end stuff. Yeah, it's worth nothing. Sorry. At least we can sell the Nordic Silver Battle Axe. We'll sell one of the mining picks. I want to hold on to the other one so I can start stealing ore from the mine. Just ignore that part. And lances. Alright, so 3,300. I'm going to say 3,800. Damn right. Okay. I like how my disposition with him is almost maxed out because I've been just selling him massive amounts of stuff. But I almost made back all the money I spent raising my hand-to-hand skill to complete an earlier quest, which is kind of neat. Oh well. I would say, honestly, that I have finished the questing for today. This has been a pleasant 3 hours, but it's time that I packed up and hang out with the other half for a little while. So, I'll be back probably tomorrow, but definitely Friday. So, see y'all later. And yes, I will definitely be playing more Morrowind. See y'all later.